going on, guys? Welcome to the Just the Guys podcast, episode 161. 161 weeks of content here on YouTube. Thank y'all so much. I need to tell y'all about this, that voice, that little voice grab right there. I got to tell y'all something about that, man. Something happened recently.
Uh-oh.
Y'all got to know about that. But I'm gonna tell y'all off camera. You know what I mean? This
Damn.
maybe we make maybe we make a do we have a membership thing? What do we do? Patreon? Maybe we make a Patreon and we put the exclusive stuff on that because I got something to tell you. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
But it's just something to tell y'all. Anyway.
Another page in the lore.
Yeah. But what's going on, y'all? Doesn't matter if you're a he, she, or they, or them. When you tune in, it's us.
Yeah, I was on point there.
Rod. My name is Rod, right there, over there.
Right there.
Denzel.
Yep.
And then you got Terrell with the glasses.
Down here.
The man with all the pop culture knowledge. Honestly, he's surpassed me. I don't have anything no more.
Kinda.
This man got me when it comes to all of it, especially the music.
Kinda.
But all I have really is the gaming stuff. Everything else, that's your guy. Denzel, I'm not really sure what he specializes in now. He's exploring different avenues. It used to be space. It used to be computers. But now it seems like it's more than that. So maybe let him
it's still all those. It is what it is. Jack of all trades. Like I'm into a lot of stuff. Into a lot of things.
Bet. So today we got a very special treat for y'all, man. First of all, I want to say, if you here and you've been here before, why aren't you subscribed? Go ahead and support the guys. Hit that button. Click it a few times. Actually, click it once because we don't want you to unclick it. But click it, turn on the bell, drop a like because it helps with the algorithm, and also it shows us that you care about the content and you like the content, which motivates us to make more content similar to it.
Yeah.
Drop a comment. You got any suggestions? Do that as well. Awesome. Without further ado, we're gonna jump into some spicy stories for y'all today. We don't really want to talk about the stuff that's been going on in the news because
give y'all a break.
Yeah. We don't want to just talk about the news every single time. Nobody wants to hear about what's going on in the news, especially with the running joke that's been happening recently. I'm talking about WW3. If you know if you know, you know. But we won't talk about that. Yeah, WWE. Yeah, that's good code. You know.
That was a good shit, Denzel. That was good. WWE. I like that.
Yeah, good code. Shit. Good code.
Good shit.
Very good code. But yeah.
Before we get into that, hey, drop a well, I don't know. I'm not hip to the emojis. Drop a punch in the comment section if you want to see a Tekken video. drop one of those. I'll record some of my matches with these two. We'll just put it up. See what it does. See what the people like. It's about that time.
Just the guys going back to gaming,
right?
Back to gaming,
right? I know.
That's crazy. It's been so long.
I know, but
you should check out our old videos too, especially the First Class Trouble. I love that video, man. Please check that out.
That's Rod's game right there.
That video is hilarious. Y'all gotta watch that.
That was just a moment. We got 8 people to play the same game. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't even seem like we friends because we all just like cursing each other out, roasting, hating on each other, trying to kill each other. Y'all gotta watch that, man. It's hilarious.
The
Mario Party one too.
Oh,
check out that Mario Party.
Oh
my god, legendary.
Watch where I roll them twos.
Yeah, watch what I do with those twos. Oh man, that was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. I wish he was here for that. That man walked away at the perfect time because he was getting cussed out, bruh.
He was. That was funny.
Bro, y'all gotta see it, man. Just go check it out. Go check. It's in the first thing in the video, y'all. Please go check out that Mario Party clip. But yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Terrell.
Today, more Reddit stories. I'm gonna read a couple like last time. Have a good time.
Yay!
I need that sound effect. I need a soundboard, bro. I promise you. All right. We got some Am I the Assholes? We got some Today I Fucked Up. So we got some True Off My Chest. We're all over the place. So let's get it. So the first one I got here is Today I Fucked Up by masturbating. Literally just masturbating. I read this one at work and this was funny, but This happened night before last. I wasn't feeling well all last week, so I hadn't had any sexy time with my significant other or any me time. I'm up for a promotion at work and have been so stressed I thought I had an ulcer / having a heart attack. My significant other came to take care of me, and when he went to sleep, I decided I finally had some time to relieve some stress. Everything is going smoothly. I have a fan on for noise, and it was dark in the room. As I'm hitting the grand finale, my vibe starts blinking bright as hell because it's dying. So I quick roll over to hide the light as I'm peeking. My fucking disc slips. Hold on. My fucking disc slips and I go from sexy moaning to loud sobs. But I'm coming and I can't stop. So I feel my back slipping more. Boyfriend thinks I just had an emotional... I guess episode is this an emotional orgasm. Oh, that's why the O is there. Okay, I get it now. An emotional orgasm and isn't registering that I'm stuck in place. LOL. Now I've missed 2 days of work. Today is literally the day I found out I got the promotion. Had to have a doctor visit and 4 prescriptions.
How the fuck you roll over so fast that you slip a disc? What? How does that happen?
That's funny as shit. That's so fucking funny.
That doesn't make any sense to me. I just tried to reach over and
she was panicking.
But like you turn, how do you turn so fast that you slip a disc in your back, bro? like what? What kind of spine do you have? What kind of fragile spine to where you slip discs from rolling over in bed? No matter how fast you do that
about
shit.
This the other day though, like when they're talking about Vince McMahon, if you know, you know Vince McMahon. I ain't gonna get too deep into that, but he was getting into the ring one day, and he was going to the ring. He got in the ring, and he tore both of his quads at the same time, just getting in the ring, just regular, just sliding in, and he tore his quads. He had to play it off, and was just sitting down in the ring. It was looking at him like he fell over, like he tripped. But it's just like, it's something so simple, like just getting in the ring. It's like one more wrong move can just destroy the human body. If it's in the exact right way that you do it wrong, it can do some damage to you. So that's why it's just like, make sure you do your exercises correctly, make sure you contract correctly and all that, because if you make wrong move, it's not a big
exercise in general, because these motherfuckers are not exercising. And that's why they got injured. Because, bro, think about this, bro. I hear what you're saying, but think about this. She has a vibe deep in the trench. Like, I'm talking deep in there. And she's almost finished. And she turned from the bed to like this and slipped the.
I mean, it sounds ridiculous. I know that's what you focused on. That's your focus. I can see that's what you're focused on, but in like, it's stuff like that happens all the time. Like, okay, for example, basketball players. We know basketball players. You know LeBron. They'll play the game regularly. They work out regularly. But if they come down the wrong way, they'll tear something. It doesn't matter how much you've been lifting, how much you lift, or how accurate your exercises were. If you land somewhere the wrong... No, it's the exact same thing. If you get out of the bed wrong... If you get out of the bed wrong...
She didn't get out of the bed.
You can mess up your bed. If you roll over... if you move wrong, basically, if you move wrong, some shit can pop out of place. Bones can crack. Like, muscles can tear. That's possible.
I'm not saying it's not, but if you jump up as a basketball player, if you jump in the air, you create that force on your joints, your tendons, your muscles. You jump up, you do something, and you come down on your ankle. Obviously, you're gonna roll it because that's 200 pounds of force, or however much these niggas weigh. Sometimes even more. Them being like 6'3", 200 pounds, they fall on their ankle. Yeah, it's gonna roll. But if your big lazy ass is masturbating on your back in bed, you're on your back, relaxed because your heart's going, you're relaxed, your legs dumb open, and I'm talking you almost there, and you do this, and you tear a fucking
slip that disc.
Bro, that means your lower back is very fragile. I'm sorry, bro. That don't make no sense. It's like getting up too fast. Well, getting up, you're using your legs. I can see that. Like you rolling that ankle,
You
getting up. I can see that.
fucking blowing Achilles trying to get up out the chair real quick.
I can see that. I can see that. Or even you like doing a jumping jack and you roll your ankle. I can see that. But like being on your back, rolling over, like if she fell out of bed, okay, then yeah. But she went from this to this and slipped her disc.
But, okay, there's one thing I know. Like just
That
observing
fragile
people.
bitch. That shit don't.
One thing I can say, like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I agree 100%. That is a bad way for that to happen. But bro, hear me out. There's one thing. Only thing I'm gonna add to that is like how people explain
bitch. That shit don't make no sense. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
How people explain what bad things that happen to them is usually like I was just rolling over, but in reality, what you actually see, like if you had a camera on her when she's rolling, not pause. You know what? It sounded off. Not like making a movie, but like if you saw her yourself getting out the bed, it would have been something like extreme for it to pull a disc in your lower back. Like they say, it was just I just rolled over, but in reality, she did more than just roll over.
She jolted. She just.
Yeah, it was extreme, and it caused that to happen. Just like when, yeah, like I see that with a lot of situations where it's something very simple that they're trying to do, or they're explaining it in a simple way, but something bad will happen.
This comment sending me because it says, "Where does one buy a vibrator that can blow your back out?" Asking for a friend. She said, "Target of all places. No shame in the game."
That is insane, brother.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
That shit is hilarious. Damn.
Why you ain't just wake him up? Like what? You were in bed next to him with the shit going. Like why you ain't just wake him up?
Bro, I'm thinking deep now. He got his thinking cap on.
This shit don't make no sense. Like
he got his thinking cap on. No, he
that don't make no damn sense. Or you ain't just wait until in the morning or something. Like I don't know, bro. You could have waited. Like your ass deserve everything that you got. You deserve everything. Because what are you doing? Like, take your stupid ass to the bathroom or something. If you're gonna do it in private. Why would you do it in the bed right next to him? Are you supposed to be hiding? Does that make any fucking sense?
No, so she could get caught, and then she wanted to get caught. Because
maybe she catches me. Yeah, and like something starts. We can get a little. They can do a little.
He wasn't trying to catch you. He probably knew, but he didn't care.
And how he didn't hear that shit?
He did. He did. I'm not gonna lie. He did.
Matter of fact, she probably had a good quality joint. She probably dropped like 3 figures on that thing. You know what I'm saying? It had a real good quality.
That shit blew her back out. It had to have been good.
That's wild.
You know what? If I'm the company, that's my pitch right there.
Yeah.
That's my pitch.
Back out.
She would have to get us a whole supply. Like, here you go. Go ahead.
That's wild though. Like, either way, you got your back blown out, so you shouldn't have just woke dude up, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel bad. I feel bad, but like at the same time, it's just like, damn.
It's a funny story.
Stretch. Oh, and you were stressed. You were so stressed that she had an ulcer, or like she thought she had an ulcer, right?
Yeah. Is that what prior to that, yeah. She's in stressful.
So maybe her body was just like in a super fragile like
state,
and she was like, man, fuck it, I just need some kind of release, something.
Yeah.
That's funny though. That she turned over, that shit is like still between her legs. She's hiding the laugh. She just like it's like pain and pleasure at the same time. Like you ever seen that? Well, I know y'all don't remember, but there's this clip when I was playing Hi-Fi Rush when like you get slammed by the boss, that strong Russian lady, and like the dude is just seasoned like this on the ground after he gets SPD'd by her ass because she breaks his back over her neck and then throws him in the sky, SPDs him, and then when he hits the ground, he's just like seasoned. So that's what I picture. I picture her over like this, just and like she's in pain. She's shivering in pain and pleasure at the same time. That's a funny ass sight, man.
Oh my gosh! All right. Next story. This comes from True Off My Chest. It says, I laughed at my mother-in-law's near-death experience, and it feels great. It's usually not as bad as how the sometimes it is as bad as how the title is, but so
Okay.
it says some months ago, my family-in-law was I don't even know if that's grammatically correct, but whatever. Some months ago, my family-in-law was dismissive of my deadly allergy to seafood and almost made me go to the hospital because they kept eating it with me near. Despite my explanations about how serious it was, since then, my girlfriend stood up for me and we cut contact with mother-in-law, save for a family video chat except for a family video chat every once in a while. Why are you laughing already? I got one paragraph in. He already laughing.
Because I know where this shit's going. He said I laughed at my mother-in-law's near-death experience, and then he prefaced it with saying they didn't take my shellfish allergy seriously. That shit put me in the hospital. So, like I said, bitch, you choking.
It says a couple of days ago, my father-in-law called and asked girlfriend to meet him at the hospital. I went because she asked me to go. When we got there, the whole family was around, and father-in-law told us that mother-in-law went into anaphylactic shock because of, guess what? Shellfish. Just like I do. Apparently her allergy accumulated and years of not taking it seriously made it lethal. She survived without any consequences apart from not being able to eat or get near her beloved seafood anymore. After the news sunk in, I burst into laughter, not quite quiet giggles, but full-on hysterical laughing in front of everyone. Just the irony of it all and the feeling of being avenged was too much for me. My girlfriend laughed along with another couple. He's crying. My girlfriend laughed along with another couple relatives that knew about the first story with my allergy, but the rest of the family spread the humor. Oh, it spread the rumor, and mother-in-law found out and is livid, called us and screamed and cried about how she could have died. And poor her, some of the family showed their support and said she had it coming. Others said we should have been more forgiving and sympathetic. But honestly, after she risked my health because of my allergy wasn't that serious to her, I don't have sympathy at all. This shit is funny as fuck because what are the odds that you also have a fucking shellfish allergy? Someone says, I love when karma comes calling.
What Wayne said? Karma is a bitch, but just make sure that bitch is beautiful. Oh my goodness. And the way this one was, that was hilarious. That was a great laugh. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, it's just my imagination. I started picturing things. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious. Honestly, no comment. She got what was coming. There's no debate on this. I think it's fair to say one life was risked, and that life or the karma came back and was like, guess what, bitch? Your life gonna be risked too. And it's crazy because she want to call and scream and cry and be like, I could have died then. But then when they explain it to your goofy ass that the brother, excuse me, not a brother, the son-in-law has an allergy, you just playing with it. You playing with his life. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Denzel,
karma worked fast.
Denzel, what do you think? Funny story.
He got what was coming to him. I mean, that's how you feel. What, like, treat others how you would like to be treated. Like, that's how you feel. If it happens to you, don't be surprised.
This Rod dying after paragraph 1 was funny as shit.
Bro, you was reading and a tear just came. I'm sorry, death isn't funny, but just when it happens like that and like 2 lessons taught, like it's a lesson and then a half. Because when he was probably in the hospital, she was like, nah, I mean, he being dramatic. It's probably not that.
It's just shellfish. Like, come on, that's just some shrimp and some crabs. Like,
yeah, even after he's in the hospital,
right?
You know, can't breathe, neck is swollen and shit, esophagus can't.
I have the damn EpiPen.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay.
You should have said that one for last. Well, actually, they both been really good.
They both been really good. Yeah. This one's another one from Today I Fucked Up. Today I fucked up by telling my girlfriend's mom to make herself useful.
That one, like,
whoa.
This happened this morning and I still feel like an idiot. We were organizing the house and my girlfriend's mom popped by. After some chatting, she asked if we wanted help with anything as her day was freed up. I looked around the house and then said, yeah, if you want to make yourself useful and pull all the shoes out from the rack. She stopped, completely flabbergasted, and stared at me for a few seconds. I stared back at her because I could sense that something was clearly wrong and I had no idea what. I think she could tell that I had no idea and asked me, how often do you tell people to make themselves useful? Turns out that it's actually a rude thing to say, and not a single person in my life has ever corrected me on it. Y'all, I say this all the time. So many people probably think I'm an asshole. For context, my dad is your stereotypical blue collar, born in the sticks kind of guy. So growing up, he will also say, go make yourself useful and insert activity. I always thought this was just some sort of quirky way of telling someone to do something. In fact, I even thought this was polite. I've suddenly been flooded by years of delayed embarrassment and will never be using this phrase again.
Yeah, Denzel, I'm gonna let you start with this one, bro. If you got a comment on this one.
No, he did what he was supposed to do. Like, that's how he was raised. I mean, you can't be mad at him for saying that. Like, that's how he was raised. That's what he used, and that's what he knows. So he used it against other people. He doesn't know that it's like make yourself useful is like a bad term for everyone else because he never had to deal with that situation. He just been talking to people and they've been tolerating it. Never told him what it was, so he never knew. So like, what can he do? Like he apologized in the thread. Like it's over with. So I mean, the mom mad, but I don't blame him either.
Yeah,
he
the way I look at it, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The way I look at it is like if I heard someone say that, I would. Because it's just like, okay, like you, like it's the context of how you perceive it, right?
Yeah.
So if you perceive that they're saying like, yeah, if you want to make yourself useful in this situation in which I need help, then you can do this. But the way she perceived it probably is like, you're an annoyance. You can make yourself useful instead of annoying me by doing this because you're not being useful just standing there and like talking to us or visiting us. You know what I mean?
That means everything.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is because if somebody said, yeah, make yourself useful, or if he said, go make yourself useful and do this, maybe that is a little bit more disrespectful, like, because it's the way you use it.
Yeah.
But if he says, yeah, if you want to make yourself useful, do this, I would be like, that wouldn't offend me because I asked how I can help. How can I be of use?
Tone plays a big part in that.
Yeah, that's also true because we don't know how he said.
Yeah,
and his dad probably is a dickhead.
Yeah,
and like just like the way he said he's a blue collar worker, born in sticks kind of guy.
Yeah,
he probably did say it in a way that was like, "Hey man, go make yourself useful and do this," or like, and he's just kind of like, oh, "Okay, yeah, whatever." And then when he was like, "Hey, you want to make yourself useful? Like, take the shoes from out the rack." She probably was like, "Wait, why are you talking to me like that?" And then thought about what he said and was like, that's kind of fucked up. And she's just staring at him because some people. I ain't gonna say no names. Some people have a way of when they feel disrespected or like they're shocked about what happened, they just gasp and look at you, and it's like they're waiting on you to to apologize, to understand what happened, or like they're looking for some kind of response. But like you can low key downplay it and kind of get out of the situation. That's the asshole thing to do. Don't do that. But you can low key do that and like you don't really know what's going on, or like it's not that big of a deal. Like I know some of y'all gonna gaslight and do that, but I mean that's what happened in this situation.
I mean, looking at like the story, I guess the way he said it, I guess she didn't take offense to it because she said, because it says here, I think she could tell that I had no idea and asked me, how often do you tell people to make themselves useful? So it comes off like he's probably like a nice guy, and like he said that, and they're just staring at each other, and she's probably like, oh, he probably doesn't know what this fucking means. Like,
yeah.
There's an edit here. It says edit. I somehow managed to delete my previous edit, so I'll make this one shorter as I don't feel like typing it all out again. Firstly, girlfriend's mom was not offended or being a Karen. It just kind of took her off guard, and we all had a good laugh afterwards. Second, where I live currently and grew up, I don't hear this phrase used by anyone. My dad grew up and lived in the rural south of the United States, so I have a whole bank of Southern idioms that I slip in to conversations because that's the language I grew up with. Third, it seems like there's a lot of really cool data here. Some people think it's rude, some don't. It seems to be different depending on region or country. Final, I didn't expect us to get so many comments. Thanks to everyone that shared their thoughts in a civilized way. This has been fun to read through.
Okay. Yeah, respectful.
Someone said, well, did she make herself useful?
Seems like she laughed about it. I guess she did get them shoes. So thanks to mother-in-law or girlfriend's mom.
Yeah.
Damn.
That shit is funny. Okay. What else we got here? Let's do a wholesome one. This one's wholesome.
Okay.
This is from True Off My Chest. I am secretly my boyfriend's live stream viewers. My boyfriend has just started streaming and he seems pretty excited about it. He didn't buy a whole setup yet, but live streams whenever he is on. I streamed briefly and know how hard it is to get viewers. I open multiple private browsers on my personal laptop, work laptop, and phone. This way I can have his stream going and it counts as multiple viewers. When he saw 4, he was stoked. It's only 4 viewers, but he was so happy. There's very little in this world right now that can cause that genuine happiness and expression. I sit on the other side of the couch with the volume down on all devices and just pretend I'm doing schoolwork. That was her confession. I mean, True Off My Chest is people just confessing their stuff.
That'll be your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's actually really wholesome. And little did she know he's gonna be quicker to get affiliated.
Yeah,
that. I think it counts. So
yeah.
Dang, this whole time we was doing this shit the hard way.
We could have private browsers up. I didn't think that.
Wow. I'm mad now. Because we were I knew I was grinding for a minute.
Yeah. You're grinding for a minute.
And Denzel's still grinding. So it's
Denzel has affiliate.
Oh yeah, he did get it. That's right.
Yeah. I'm the one I was doing a speed run.
Speaking of you, I had to end my subscription because your ass ain't streaming. So I had to end my subscription.
I'm working on getting a new setup, but I'm gonna get it the right way this time.
Man, stream on that laptop, man.
Nah,
that didn't stop somebody here.
When I stream,
that didn't stop somebody.
I'm going to stream.
But it's okay. That
didn't stop somebody here from streaming a laptop.
Oh, he said, that person is a different human being to me. If I'm going to stream, I want to make sure it's at the highest quality. And my mic is crystal clear and everybody can hear me. And I'm not gonna put my webcam on because F that. I mean, if they want to see me, I'll turn it on, but
I'm dead.
I am, and then turn it right back off. Like I'm not.
Let me stir the pot here. Let me stir the pot. That cause can get it whenever. These hands ready to eat for everyone.
Yeah, that what's her name?
that Oscar? Hey, I'm not gonna lie now. It's a complete. I know we fought like not even a week ago. It's a completely different Oscar already. Completely different. I play her completely different, and I just learned some new stuff watching other people play Oscar. After I watched that one Oscar get folded by Ninja Killer, I was like, yeah, I can't be like that. He froze up. I was like, yo, Perry. What was he? He was just standing there, just like,
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, he froze. He froze.
That's the thing. Like, Heihachi's a mind game character because like a lot of his pressure isn't real. Mm-hmm. So I ain't gonna lie to this. We're gonna talk about this shit right now. I don't care if it's on the podcast. We talking about Tekken. I gotta get this shit off my chest. Heihachi is 3 times as hard to play as Kazuya. I don't care. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because if he hits a low, it's not plus. Kazuya's main low down back 4 stops people from stepping, and he's +4. If I hit my low, which is slower, by the way, if I hit and has less range, if I hit my low, I'm -3. So I don't get no pressure. If I do my low from stance, I'm -4. So I lose all my fucking pressure. Kazuya's forward 4 puts niggas into crouch. I didn't even freaking realize that. So they go into crouch. So he's more than +4. You know what my forward 4 does? Just makes me +4. I can go into stance, right? I can go into stance and cancel and do stuff like that. But that's it. And then
here's one thing. I'm not gonna take over, but I just want to say this: where Heihachi, if you do 4-4 and it's a counter hit, you can get a guaranteed 2. Guaranteed. That's guaranteed. But continue.
Well, no, it's not. No, because if it's counter hit, they fall flat on the ground.
Not counter hit, but
if they're crouching,
they go into that stance where you hit them on their head and they're like this.
They go down. Like
Yeah,
you can hit him with that, and it will
You
connect.
get a combo. I mean, yeah, he has stuff. I'm not saying he doesn't have stuff, but your buttons and your frames and your pressure is way better than mine because you have forward 4, you have down back 4, which is a low. If it hits, you still have way more pressure. You have quarter circle or not quarter circle forward, excuse me. CD 1+2, which is +5. You have sidestep 1+2, +5. As Kazuya, I literally don't even have to do an electric. I just go in and give them plus frames and then punish if they do dumb shit. As Heihachi, the only plus frames I have is forward 4, bro. And then electric and then up forward 1+2. But guess what? That's linear as shit. So they can get stepped or it can get jabbed out of. So I just feel like since you have way more tools and better pokes than me, it's harder for him to play because I have a bigger hurt box. It's harder for me to step. I gotta really rely on Sabaki. My main pressure tool in the stance is not real. I can get grabbed out of stance or hit with a 12 frame move out of it, and it blows up all my fucking pressure. So it's like if I'm not hitting a nigga with an electric or a 4-4-3 or a 4-4-2, which is also punishable as shit, I'm fucked. I can't really do shit. So it's like and then if I get my hell sweep off, it's not guaranteed. I get +8. Then I gotta gamble for the rest of the damage. Because if they don't duck, I get a hell sweep. But if they do duck, then it's like I get down jab. I lose my pressure. Or if they do duck, then I have to do the while standing for, and I get more pressure, but it's just pressure. It's not guaranteed damage. So I'm gambling for a lot as Heihachi. And I learned that the other day, bro, niggas do not respect me. And don't even fucking get me started on this stupid ass full crouch 2 input. All you have to do is duck and press 2, and niggas get blown up if they do a high. Well, Heihachi, if I duck and press 2, I do this and get a punch. That's all I get. I have to hold down forward and press 2 to get a launch, which takes more frames to come out, or I press 1 and I get guaranteed 43 damage max.
What
if
was
I do
that?
an Omen.
You get what? What punch you get?
You know what I'm talking about? You know how he stands up and he goes, like, what the fuck is that? His punishment is so dog shit. I have to duck in electric, or I have to duck and then press 1 and then do quarter circle forward 4. I don't get real shit. Why?
I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while since me and Raw fought, but the last time we fought, Heihachi dog walked the shit out of my Oscar. I was getting dog walked.
But my Heihachi now is not as brave because I know all the shit that I can't.
I'm not gonna lie. I was terrified of Denzel's cause when I first fought. When we first fought, I was like, oh yeah, Denzel's about to work this shit out. But I love fighting Denzel now because like,
yeah,
I'm trying to get his like attack frequency down, and then I'll just interrupt. I'll let him go, and I'll be like, I'm gonna just do a random parry right here, get my turn back, just throw him off. Like, go ahead and keep pressing. I'm gonna just parry, boom. All right. Get you scared to press that button. Fun. I love the game. I love the game right now. I'm having a great time.
I love Heihachi, but bro, I get disrespected way too much, bro. I like fighting Leo, Steve. Oh my goodness, fighting Steve, fighting Eddie, bro. As Lydia, I would beat the shit out of Eddie.
If I hate fighting Lydia.
Anything,
Lydia is annoying as fuck. Still,
let me give you a tip.
Still,
it's not real. If she's in heat and she does 4-4-2 into stance, grab, brain dead grab. And guess what happens? She takes 50 damage. Grab. Now she has to second guess what she's gonna do. Just don't duck. You can react to the unblockable. If she does that, you duck and launch. Simple. If she puts you in a bunch of string pressure, sidestep left. None of it tracks.
Got it.
Like Lydia's a true brain dead.
Got it.
Another tool, down jab. It beats everything unless she decides to do the jumping kick. Down jab and grab. You beat the fuck out of Lydia every time. Down jab, grab, step. Like she's too brain dead for them to be playing her like that and getting away. But as Heihachi, I'm looking to duck and punish stuff, like try to use his tools, and I'm not thinking of that because I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting my ass whooped.
Yeah.
But it's like even like with his punishes, like I can't like Kazuya's while standing 2 is tracking. You know what I'm saying? So like my shit can get stepped. I don't know. It's just frustrating.
Heihachi got a tracking move.
It's up forward 4 and back 3, and they're not very good because they're both -9 on block.
You wanna know what move starts? It's tracking, but it doesn't have the line.
Don't say back 4 because that shit's got stepped too.
No, not back 4. Not back 4.
What is it?
Back 1-4.
No, it's not. I whiffed that. I whiffed that too many times.
I was using Heihachi today. I was using Heihachi because I was tired of Kazuya. I was playing Kazuya. beat 5 people with Kazuya, and I was like, let me play Heihachi.
Just
I don't know
flex.
anything with Heihachi. I don't know the
There's a
frames.
5-game win streak. There's a flex.
Nah, I lost to a Olivia that was really good. And she beat the mess out of me, and she won the set, and then I left. But I went to Heihachi, and I don't know Heihachi like how Rod. I'm not that extensive in the frames and all of that. I really just go off of the patterns of what they like to do. Like if they like to press on me, then I'll do his parry. That's strong as shit, by the way. A parry that can
parry is good as shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, it should be. It should be.
That parry is strong as shit. Like I was like, if Kazi has this parry, then Kazi will be broken. But it's
You don't
easy
need a
to
parry.
say
You
that
don't need a
in
parry.
hindsight.
Kazi don't need a parry. He got down forward too.
Kazi do have a parry. It's just for punches only.
But you don't need one. I got a punch parry as Heihachi, but you don't need a parry. You don't need a Sabaki. You got down forward too. That's tracking, by the way. That hits mid. If I had a counter hit move that was 14 frames, you know how many people I would fuck in Tekken as Heihachi? You know how many people? I've seen Kazi just go, you know what, and just hit a nigga. Yeah, like,
I hate that fucking move. They start to run with that shit. They just started.
Yeah, he don't really get that punish. It's minus 12. Like what? My shit is minus 8.
Shit. But like if you fighting a Kazuya and he's doing the down forward 2, expect a down forward 2 and hold back. Like it's about the patterns of the person that you're fighting. Like I was fighting a Kazuya today, and the only thing he was doing, he beat me one game, but the only thing he was doing, he would go for hell sweep or he'll crouch, like how what character crouches and then they do like a wild standing move. Like Shaheen, like they'll crouch and then he'll do a wild standing too. That was his whole mix. He would mix it up a little bit, but that was his mix, and he was getting me with that because it was weird. It was some weird shit. But I was like, okay, he likes to crouch and do while standing too. I was like, all right, bet I'll beat him with down forward 2. So when I see him crouch, I was just down forward 2 on reaction. It doesn't matter. Like, is he gonna do like I wouldn't think about down forward 2 will beat that. Yeah, and that's just that mindset. I was like, okay, bet. So when I see him crouch, down forward 2, and then he get counter hit, and then he gets launched combo, all of that. It's basically like, what do they like to do? What can beat it? You don't have to be like, well, this is 14, this is 13. You don't gotta do all of that. It's just he likes to do while standing 2. He crouched before he do while standing 2. He likes to duck below my jabs to do down forward and while standing 2. Then I'll just do the faster down forward 2 and beat him out. And every time you crouch, you get counter hit, and it was just done over and over, and he lost. And then he wanted a rematch, and I was like, no, I'm not rematching you, because that cookie cutter basic play style, like, I'm not fighting that. And it's like, I'm realizing, like, I'm not cherry picking, and I'm not mad about, like, it's not like I don't want it. I'm not being competitive. Like, I'm not respecting the player. Like, I don't respect that. Like, if your play style to me is like basic and is like very cheesy, like you just like 50-50s, like I'm not obligated to give you a set. I'm not obligated to fight you again. If you're dirty, then I will be like, oh, he's dirty. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Win or lose.
I love it. I love when I crack the code on their fucking brain dead style play. And I'm like, yes. And then when you blow them up, they don't know what to do. They short circuit.
They keep doing it. They'll mix like something else in there. I
did that. They'll be laying on the floor, just letting me kick them. I'm like, yep. Yeah, just sit there and eat that because your offense is done. That's it. You can't do shit now. I love it.
My favorite thing is when somebody spring kicks and I get to read on that. Electric. They in the sky. They taking 100 damage.
Spring kick.
100 damage. I love that, bro. That's my favorite. I love that so much. They're either taking 100 damage or they're taking 54. It depends on if I'm ready for it or not. If I'm not, I'll headbutt. I'll get my damage. If they spring kick and I'm ready, they are going to the sky. They're taking 100. The game is over. The game is over. I promise you. Every time it's over because I go in the heat. Now it's a heat mix up for game. I love it. So like that's good, but like I fought a Kazuya that was also doing down forward 1-2. And like I ducked the high so many times and didn't get my punish. And I was so frustrated. I was like, why the fuck do I have to do a full crouch, bro? If I had Brian, if I had Lydia, if I had Kazuya, nigga, if I had Devil Jin, he would be in the sky every time because I would be ducking and launching him. Because I launched it one time, and that's why I get so excited when I launch it, because like that shit takes so much timing. I have to go from pressing back to ducking and then holding forward and then launching them. And then like once I get the launch, I'm just like, damn, if I get the launch and the electrics after, I'm just like, yeah, I don't care. Like you got fucked up.
What about
go ahead.
What about punishing? Like, okay, what about punishing a move with something that you know is guaranteed to hit? Like, not a launch. I'm talking like maybe like a string or something like that punishes, and you do that consistently. They still end up dying. It's like there's plenty of things like where people, and I know is negative, and it's like I want to launch you, I want to electrocute you, send you to the sky, do all this damage. But it's like, let's be real, I can do that. I can do that, but it's not consistent. Let's keep it all the way 100. Let's keep it 1,000. It's not consistent. So it's like if they're doing something I know is negative, I'm 1-1-2ing you, putting you on the ground. You have to get up, and if you try to get up, I'm going to stuff your wake up with a hell sweep, like a meaty. So if you try to wake up 4, you're gonna get hit with the hell sweep. Then you get knocked down on the floor again. Then I'll wave dash towards you, 4-4. Like it's a process. Like I'm realizing now, like I'm killing people. We're doing like just a punish consistently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
if I do 1-1-2.
That's it. That's the gem that I picked up recently. I'm like, why am I waiting for these extravagant ass blow ups? Let me just do the basic 1-3, 1-2-4. Like, let me just do basic shit and just annoy the fucking them.
Launch everything. Like you're not gonna be ready to launch everything.
So this is when, like, I agree with you, but this is where I disagree. If it's a character like Eddie, I can't afford to wait on what they can do.
Oh yeah, I'm
in a blender.
Yeah.
If I've stepped Eddie before and knocked him down, stepped him and knocked him down again, then he started doing lockdown pressure, and it took half my health because I was just getting clipped. Right when I saw the high coming, I ducked the high, launch him. He take 80 damage. Now I'm back in the lead. If I had just did while standing 1 and got that 40 damage, he probably could have won. He probably wouldn't have been as scared to do the string. It's like my character is like punishment. The character, like if I do not punish them well, then I can't play. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you watch Ninja Killer. Ninja Killer should not have gotten away with all the shit that he did. That Asuka could have easily did down forward 2. She could have easily
she did down 1+2, and Ninja Killer started reading that shit and just started sending her to the heavens
and launching her. That's the launch I'm talking about.
That was fucking hilarious, dog. I was on this couch dying laughing.
And she froze up, right?
And she froze up.
It's like, oh shit, he reacted. I took 100 damage. What do I do now? The Ninja Killer's wave dashing in her face, like, I dare you to press another button.
And she's just sitting there,
yeah, that's why you gotta blow that shit up. So like, if I duck if somebody hits me with a sweep or some kind of low, and they do that stutter, I have to launch them. I have to, because if I don't, they can be like, maybe it was luck. I'm gonna do it again. And I know y'all have done that same shit. Like, you blocked it, I'll do it again. But if your ass take 100 damage and I'm in heat, we at the wall. I bet
I am. Boy, I'm passive. Boy, I'm just like, yep. Let me find out when I'm a parry. Let me throw out the right punch.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I agree, and I do that sometimes, but it's just like other times it's like, bro, you can't keep getting away with this shit. I gotta launch you, dog. I gotta launch you.
Right.
But yeah, that's my piece.
My next level or layer of my playstyle is just utilizing Tsubaki more. Both of them. I had one for the punch and the kick. Boy, let me get that off. Oh my gosh. You already know I'm the low parry god. Low parry demon. No one be low. I just need more from my low parries though. And there's not much in this game. I really can't do much besides a basic 30-40 damage, and all right, whatever. You want to do a low again?
Low parries.
I think I'm gonna learn Asuka actually.
She's so fun.
I learned Paul the other day, like actually more of his shit. Bro, Paul, Terrell, I ain't gonna lie, if you want a pocket character, you might want to try him. That dude is
I hate fighting him. I definitely hate fighting him.
He also has plus on hit lows. Oh my god, that nigga steps on your leg, he's +4. If he does his sway, like sweeping leg kick, he's +3, I believe. So he gets pressure. Like, why can I just get one thing that's pressure? I'm lying. The only plus on block low I have, if I do the first hit of Hell Sweep, is +8. That's fair, but that's like a whole input, though. I gotta do a whole crouch dash. Like, I don't want that. I want something else. Something else. Huh?
Heihachi. That I don't see other Heihachis do, but I do it. It's a little cheat code with Heihachi. Where Heihachi's hell sweep, you do 3 hell sweeps on the ground on their wake up. Like you knock them down 1-1-2 or anything else that knocks them on the ground, maybe back 1-4, and then you do a hell sweep early. You do one that will miss. It will whiff because they're on the ground. They didn't get up yet. The second one will hit them on their wake up. Like if they try to spring kick, they'll get hit. If they'll try to do a all standing forward, it'll get hit.
Yeah.
And you hit the second one, then you hit a third one, juggle them, and then you hit 4 by yourself, and then you do that stand kick where he does that and kick you and then juggle you, and then you go on the combo.
Yeah.
And a lot of people fall for that shit. And it's like,
yeah, that's smart.
And the worst thing that can happen,
the punish, yeah.
Yeah, if they block the second one, that's the reason you're doing it. And if they block, oh, he's hell sweeping, I gotta block low. Okay, it's the second hell sweep, so it's safe. So they can't punish that. And I do that a lot, and nobody really catches it, and they keep getting hit, or they block and they try to punish. Like if I fight Kaz and I do that with Heihachi, they'll try to 1-1-2 me, or they'll try to do a launch or something else with its specific characters, and then they do a negative launcher, they get blown up for it. It's like little things like that.
Yeah,
Like I'm not good with like frames and all of that. It's hard for me to remember all of that stuff. I just go off of like, okay, I know the second part of Hell Sweep is safe. So if I can set up a scenario where they have to block that, and I can do a Hell Sweep and get the second one to block, then it's like, all right, bet I can abuse that. And then people keep getting caught, and then we getting hit with Hell Sweeps, and they thinking I'm cheap. But it's like, no, you just not reading that. Like that's what I'm doing. Like you don't know what I'm doing. That's where the mind game comes in. They don't know that's what you're trying to do. They don't know what you're trying to do. They just like they see a Hell Sweep. They just like, all right, I got block, and then I'm gonna launch punish.
My favorite part when it gets to round 3, I'm like, you know what? Let's switch up how we play. I just run up, down 1+2. They on the ground, forward 2. Boom. Okay, what's next? I do it twice. Now the third one, I do the 1+2, crumple them. Now we in a different combo. Now we at the wall. Oh damn, that's game already. Yeah, Oscar is strong as shit, bro. And I feel like I'm in a place now where which one? The
where she be like, I don't know, the little thing she kick your leg.
Yeah, the mix up. I love that one too, and I love that they buffed it too. I just feel like I'm in a space with the game where like I'm really comfortable, and I'm like in real time I'm just in these weird ass situations and I know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like struggling or like what the fuck should I have done there. I'm like getting the most out of my interactions. And this is kind of how I felt with Street Fighter when I was like Diamond. When I was like, oh, I can just do this shit. Now I'm like consistently kishing. Like I dropped out that one time and now I'm just in there. I'm like literally in the middle of it. I'm just dancing. I'll lose a couple. I'll win a lot. Lose a couple. Win a lot. I'm like, all right, no one's really, I'm not scared. But when I fight Xiao Yu, though, I do take a little shit. I do take a little one.
That's the one. Funny enough, I love fighting that bitch with him. I be blowing her shit up. I don't know what it is. Her, low key Lily, I've been fucking up, bro. Let me find another. What's that bitch name with the chainsaws, man? Alyssa,
yeah.
Let me find another Alyssa.
Her with them damn chainsaws.
I be beating the fuck out of Alyssa's.
They all play the same though. They all play way back, and then they try to swoop in. I'm like, I'm just walking this, dummy.
Yeah, I've been fucking up Law.
Your move, your pressure. They try to chainsaw.
Yeah,
I've been fucking up Law. I've been fucking up low key Lees are hit or miss. They're usually brain dead or they're really.
I've been cooking a Mishimas left and right. I'm like, yeah, give me a Mishima. Man, I already know y'all do that.
Nigga, my worst matchup is against another Heihachi, bro.
Mine is another Oscar. Huarang has been giving me some trouble. A cheesy Yoshi would frustrate me. I don't know what to do.
Flying Yoshi. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my rank because I'm just like in the middle of Raijin. Bro, I cannot get out, bro. I go back to Fujin, then I go back to the middle of Raijin. I'm not comfortable with Heihachi at all. I feel like his playstyle is just so like dependent on the other character, and it feels cheesy. Because I've been using CD3 like as a mix-up. That's how bad that shit is. And then like when people just start stepping me, it's like, bro, I don't want to start losing my pressure and have to do like homing moves.
Yeah.
But And I feel like with him, it's important that you utilize his heat. Like you have to, because that's one of his most threatening mix-ups. Because like once you get into heat, then it's like you get the 1-1-2. Like if you do 1-2-2 and go into stance, now you have the grab mix-up that they can't step. So if they want to step, you can grab them, you get damage, and then you go into another stance automatically.
Yeah.
So it's like you want to use that pressure, and then you got to maximize it. So like you play slow, you get a few checks, you get a few reads. If you get an electric, perfect. You can win the game. Because you're in heat now, they're at the wall, you can win. But if you don't get that electric and you go into heat, now it's like, okay, you got to find something and maximize this heat. Because you gotta blow them up for at least 80 damage. Because the heat, if you get a launch, at least is 80 damage.
That shit with Ninja Killer hitting 111 on some combos, I'm like, yo, this is scary.
Yeah. He's very, bro, Heihachi's super rewarding if you put the time in. And he's like, I think he might be the most, I would say he might have some of the best personality in the game. You know what I mean? Like he's full of personality. The way he talks, the way he screams his shit.
That fucking running headbutt he be doing, that Ninja Killer. I was like, I've never seen someone do that shit. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the way he grabs you, laughs at you, and throws your ass in the wall. Like he chops your shit, and then like his personality, like, he has so much personality, bro. And then even at the wall where like he knees you and then punches you like 4 times. Like he just be beating your shit. Oh my goodness. Pause. He be beating the hell out of you, bro.
I'm dead.
So,
well,
I love that character.
That's the pod.
We done made this into
turned it into Tekken. Hey, whatever.
We did this by talking about Tekken in the beginning.
I did talk about Tekken in the beginning.
But hey, man, if you made it through the video, we appreciate you. Go ahead. My bad.
You good.
Audio listeners, thank you if you made it to the end. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for getting us to this point. Come over to the YouTube to check out the visual podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. Drop a punch button, a punch emoji. Excuse me. You want to see a Tekken video? Maybe you'll see us playing each other. Maybe it'd be interesting for you to see us playing ranked. I don't know.
I'll be. It's a show when I'm playing ranked. I'm gonna tell you that. I'll be putting out all the basketball emotes. Just he's my son. He little. He that big. He's small. What's wrong with him?
Yeah. But yeah, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, it's been your guys, Terrell, Denzel, myself, Raj. Stay up, be easy. And we out.
Adios.
But only Cardi can pick the right ones, though.
Not a rapper. That shit is trash. Look, Rob, that shit is trash. But that beat with that bubbling on the side that I'm tuning out is just fire.
They're just. I feel like he's in too deep now, so he can't really break shit off. But he'll